you already know I'm getting this one. Hi everyone and welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video I'm just going to gush about the 1989 Batman 2.0 6 scale collectible figure from Hot Toys, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I've been waiting for this one. This is like the definition of a triple threat. My love of collecting stems from my love of film and TV, particularly film. It is rooted in my love of film. So, the 1989 Batman was the first film I ever watched that I really loved. It wasn't the first film I ever watched, but it was the first film I remember going, I really love this. And I watched it over and over and over again. Like, it was like 6 when this came out. And I remember that Christmas as well, like getting like a little Kenner version of this guy. And I think it was Kenner at the time. I'm pretty sure it was Kenner. And the Batwing as well. And oh my, like this movie was the first film that I really, really loved, that I watched over and over again, that I remember watching going, this is like, I can enjoy this as a child, as a kid, but also my mom and dad are watching this and enjoying this, so maybe adults can enjoy this. So there's that sustainability, like that you weren't going to grow out of this. It's just a good film, really, really dark version of Batman. I was used to growing up and watching a 1966 with the, smack bang pound, a real kind of campy kind of a version of him. But this was like a serious dark take, gothic, noir, whatever you want to call it. This just the Burton verse. He just did a great job with this, And in fairness, come on, Tim Burton, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, he just did a great version of the first 2 movies. This figure, I didn't get the DX08 or DX09. I kind of suspected, my whole thing is that nothing is immune to reissue. So I suspected, like a lot of people, that this was going to get 2.0 reissued, whatever you want to call it. Very interested in this. Like, this is a no-brainer. This is coming home, no question, deluxe version, done deal. Already looking around and shopping prices. I'm going to lock in this pre-order because this is something I'm not going to change my mind on, and I just want to get it paid off. So, this is the definition of a triple threat. What do I mean by that? Do I love the character Batman? Yes, tick. Do I love the source material, the 1989 Batman movie? Yes, the first film I remember ever really, really, really loving from like a really young age, like 5 or 6, whenever it came out. Do I love this version? This suit's amazing. Like, if the word iconic, this is everything. This is all of these things. So 100%. Interesting enough though, I still prefer the Dark Knight trilogy movies over this, even though this is packed with nostalgia. So like, for the nostalgia in 1989, but in terms of movies, Bale's My Batman, the DX19 suit, and the Batman Begins suit, and just the whole trilogy, they're better movies. But my god, I'm hyped about this. This is a no-brainer. I'm getting it. So if you're watching right now and you haven't turned it off yet, I'm just going to warn you. There's going to be copious amounts of FOMO and enabling done on this. So look, I take no responsibility for that. You do you, but I'm going to be passionate about this, and if that sways people, not my problem. Ha! All right, here we go. This is, I think, $355. I want to check that Batman Deluxe version. Just going to check it on Sideshow. So, why doesn't it give that in dollars? Give me 1 second, I'll fix this. So, this is a nice shop all. And we're going to just go pre-release. Sorry about this now. I had that. There we go. $345. So on Sideshow, at least, it's $345 with this base. I actually love the base. And it's due to ship. So pre-order product, $345. Due to ship April 2024 to September 2024. So year and a half. Well, year and 3 months. So year and a half. So first thing I'm noticing is the cape. The cape on the previous version, I have yet to meet someone who's liked it. Everyone says it's notoriously awful. A lot of people replace it with Jackson Shu, I think I'm pronouncing that right, or Tony May custom capes, and they look fantastic. I know that Graham from the Jedi Night's Watch has an amazing, I think he said it was a Tony May custom cape for his DX08. It looks really, really, really well. They have improved the cape here. It seems to drape better. However, they're trying to do something with the texture on it to make it look like it's leather. It's almost like they printed on this. This reminds me of what pleather looks like before it starts to peel, to be honest. So I'm not gone on the actual texture of it. I do like the way that they have improved it, but we're going to flick through it. Worst case scenario, this is something I don't mind getting a custom cape on just to invest a bit more in it. I don't like that I have to do that for $345. Get you, like, come on, it's a piece of material. If Jackson and Jew can do it and Tony May can do it, Hot Toys can do it. Get it together, Hot Toys. But it does seem to drape better. It's a lot better than the bin liner that came with the DX08. Just flick through some of these. The first thing, that iconic bat symbol with the yellow in the background, the yellow belt. There seems to be a little bit of weathering here. Doesn't look the cleanest either. The kind of texture on the suit, all the kind of, the abs and the kind of, intercostal muscles or whatever, ribs and stuff that they are. Pretty cool. Cowl looks to be better improved, and we got some face plates as well. Great, love that. Now, the suit itself in the movie that they used was notoriously heavy, and he could not move. So a lot of time he did those big dramatic, turns to the side because he couldn't turn his neck left and right. Hence that joke in The Dark Knight where Bruce Wayne is talking to Lucius Fox and he says he wants to be able to back his car out of the driveway and turn his head, so he gets the DX19 style suit. But that wouldn't bother me too much. The suit was immobile in a way. This is more accurate than if it is immobile, but they're saying there's an updated body on this though. Loving what I'm seeing so far. Yes, look at that. Now I have to say, the cape looks a lot better there. It drapes. There's a bit of a billow. No, that's just on the kind of his pectoral muscle there, but it seems to drape well. I'm hoping that, what I like about that there is him holding up this kind of grappling gun, and it's just draping over the shoulder. It's not kind of billowing out. That looks good. I'm happy with the drape on that. I'm hoping that you can get that type of drape with the stock cape, because I'm probably going to get this and maybe order a Tony May then if I'm not satisfied, because the DX19 cape I actually thought was really well. I had a custom cape for the DxO2, which is obviously the same suit, and I was going to put it onto the DX19, but when I got the DX19 I futzed a bit. I was like, this is actually a nice cape. I actually quite like it. I like the way it's a bit lengthy as well. So really like this pose. This is something, I don't need this guy doing backflips. I don't need him doing karate kicks, although he did quite a few kicks in the movie. I just want him either standing there with the cape in front of them and where you can't see the arms in front of I don't know if I'm getting the Batmobile, but that kind of type of typical pose he's doing when the cape is draping over him, or him just holding out his hand with the grappling gun or that thing that looks like a crossbow that he uses in the museum scene. Simple pose I think works best with this guy. Now, the face plates. I really like the cowl. Even the texture, the texture of the cowl as well. You see the mascara underneath the eyes, and I think the likeness in this faceplate is definitely there with Michael Keaton. This one here, I think it's something to do with the teeth that's thrown me off. But I do kind of see a bit of Val Kilmer here. I know that's a bit weird, but I don't know what it is. I saw it and I thought, this looks a little bit like Val Kilmer. Is that my imagination? Let me know in the comment section down below. Separate rolling eyeballs. Excellent. Good stuff. That looks awesome. That reminds me of that first scene where you see him and he jumps down. The blood in the face I like. A strange choice for the grin. Gauntlets look good here. Loving the shape of the suit here. Yeah, so here obviously the cape is, you can't really see the kind of the pointed bits on the bottom of the cowl because he's flipped the cape back over and revealing more of the suit itself. So you've that option as well. I quite like the gargoyle, and I quite like the base as well, so I am going to go with the deluxe version on this. I think they're going to give us this as well. I think they're going to give us this black computer. Yeah, interesting way to have the cape thrown over the shoulder there. And when I think of him in the movie, the cape was always straight down, and you could always see that bit on the cowl which kind of goes down. It's almost like the low collar above the symbol. But I suppose they're doing that just to show a different display option, really. Yeah, it looks great. A lot of people are hyped with this. That looks great. So is the cape wired? I'm pretty sure the cape is wired as well. And let's face it, it looks great next to the Batmobile. Whether that's this version or the Jazz Ink or whatever your preference is, they look great together. And that looks so good. to kind of nitpick and critique, I'm really not happy with the, it's not happy is a bit extreme. I'm happy about all this, but the cape here, there's something about the texture on it. There's like a weird kind of shine off it. That's, I don't know. It drapes pretty well. It drapes a lot better than the original one from what I can see, but there's something about that shape. I think I'm going to have to go stock cape on this, but maybe it could be to do with lighting as well. Just, maybe I'm wrong, but like it kind of reminds me of that stage if pleather is just about to peel and it starts to show little cracks and stuff. That's what it looks like to me. But again, is it a deal breaker? No, I'll just get a Tony May cape or a Jackson shoe cape. Let me know what you think is better, the Jackson shoe capes or the Tony May. So if you have them in hand and you've used them, which ones you prefer? Maybe if you have a DX08 and you've upgraded. Yeah, you can see that texture there again there. So the faceplates, this is clearly the best one. I think just the neutral one looks more like Michael Keaton. I like the blood and stuff like that they put in here. Very strange choice with the expression. Takes me out of it a little bit. This one here, I can see what they're going for, but I do see like a hint of Val Kilmer there as well, to be honest. Refined cowl and interchangeable lower face. I saw a comparison there of this and the DX08 cowl, and this is more accurate from what I can see. Yeah, it's interesting that they flipped it up there as well. Just two different ways of displaying the cape. Yeah, it's just a great movie. I don't remember this. This must is this what he uses to electrify the cape to kind of straighten it out, or is this something from Returns? I cannot remember this. I need to go back and watch them again, but I watched them recently. I just can't remember this. I love the way they've included this, so it's pretty cool. I think this is how he electrifies the cape, basically, to make it solid so he can glide. Love the way they have the batarang here. I think it's great the way they've included this. Love that. I would definitely pose it like that. Like, it always reminds me of crossbow, kind of fires out pitons and stuff like that so you can kind of zip line out of the museum, kick the Joker and all that. Love this little design as well, and this is class. So you could totally put him. Sorry, I'm getting just too much going on here in my brain that I'm excited about. So just the way he holds this in the shape fit, or the way you can connect it to the belt if you weren't using it, and this simple touch, so you can put like shields. You could have him standing right in front of the Batmobile just before the shields go up. So what does he come at? So this is 345, due to release in about a year, 15 months to 18 months. So I'm going to zoom in on some of that stuff. So it comes with 3 different interchangeable faceplate. I hope they refine him to make him look a little bit more like him. This one, the bottom one, is fine, but these two I think they do need a little bit of work. The cape here is improved, although it does have that texture on, but we'll wait and see. I really love the way it's like pointed at different, just like screen accurate there. It's not, it just has the little rivets there. I think that's really, really cool. Separate rolling eyeballs function. Improved suit. Vicky Vale shoe. Strange choice, Hot Toys. Strange choice. A bundle of accessories. You've got like these little things that look like ninja stars. A few little pitons. The remote control for the Batmobile. You have, is this like the radio or something? I can't remember what that is. The kind of the batarang with the twine on it, or the rope on it, and then the device. I'm gonna call it the crossbow. I know it's not a crossbow. Grappling hook, zip line maker, whatever you want to call it. All right. So the base then. Did I already look at the base? I can't really see anything. It's not giving me much for the base. Maybe just the regular version. Do I need to go out and have another look again? No, it's not really interesting. Ah, there we go. Sorry, apologies. Sorry about that. So we'll flick back through, and this is the base. So this is the difference then. So these 3 things here, this is the difference between the deluxe version. So the deluxe version is 345. Just to correct myself there. Deluxe version is 345, and the regular version is cheaper. It's like 279 or 280 or something like that. See if I can get the prices there. The collector's edition 270 euros. So what's that? $280, something like that. Yeah. So this one we're looking at right now, the one I've been talking about basically for the whole video, is $345, and it does come with these diorama base. That's the difference between the regular and the deluxe. The regular comes with all the other stuff apart from the diorama base. Now I want to take a look at that base before we finish up this video. Really like the way they have the gargoyle here. Okay, it's a nice touch. This is obviously from the kind of bell tower scene, so you got some broken wooden stairs, and obviously the structure of the, I think it's like a cathedral or something they're in as well. Vicky Vale shoe, very random. And you can move this around. I think you can move the gargoyle around, I believe. And you can just, like, I've seen people say as well, like, you can't really have him standing on the base, which is fair enough, because people are made a similar complaint about the No Way Home final suit Spider-Man, that there's no real place to stand him. It can be a bit awkward. So I suppose just to be a bit creative, like, check out my shorts there. I recently got the battling version, Spider-Man upgraded suit battling version from No Way Home. And that's kind of similar, like, because it's a slanted base. But if you check out my short, just the way I posed him without a stand, have him standing in a really, really nice pose as well, holding that Machina di Cadavus or whatever it's called. So yeah, so the gargoyle rotates. You've got a bit of the cathedral itself, all the stonework, and the wooden, the kind of what should we call it? Use your words. Stairs. I'm tired. Yeah, it's grand. I am going to go for that. A lot of people are saying they're going to not get that and save the space. They mightn't use it. I personally will. Again, it's another. I'm always talking about my floating shelves. And with the 5 floating shelves, I like to change up my display. At the moment, there's an Endgame display up here, and maybe sometimes there'll be a Star Wars display, or maybe quarter scale. Or it'd be cool to, like, I have 5 of them, so like have 5 different characters that come with really cool bases, like this, or the No Way Home one, or the Mark 6 Iron Man, or whatever. Like, but yeah, look, this I'm hyped about this. This was a triple threat. I was, love the character, love the source material, love this particular version of the character. I was always going to get this. This is, I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm just looking in and doing my research, and I'm going to drop a pre-order on this because I just want to lock this in and get it paid off before it comes. So thanks very much for watching. If you're still watching, you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Let me know if you're picking this up or not. Are you interested or not? Do you have any criticism on it or not? Or what are you hyped about it? You also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. That's it. See you in the next one. Good luck.